Hello everyone, this is Greg, and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode, we're going to create an easy to build modern house. Now this modern house has an elegant design with a lot of natural light filling the interior of the house. This house has a kitchen, a dining area behind the kitchen, a small bathroom in the front left corner, along with plenty of carpet and a table on the side. Then downstairs we have a bedroom in the corner, and a living room in front of that. Then we also have an interior door that leads to the garage. This build is broken down into 9 steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Also, here's a quick little side note. This modern house is roughly 17 by 15 blocks wide, and it is 11 blocks tall. These dimensions are helpful if you're building inside of a neighborhood, and you need to know how close you can build next to another house. And here's the complete list of materials you'll need to build this house. Step 1. First, let's work on the stone brick foundations of the house. We'll need 232 stone brick blocks for this step. First, let's create a 6 wide row at the back of the house. Then add 10 blocks to the side, so the side has a total length of 11 blocks long. Then we can add 5 blocks to the side, so the front is 6 blocks long. And then connect back around. Then we can raise the height of the walls to a total of 4 blocks tall. Next, let's make the second part of the foundation. Starting at the front left corner, move back to the 4th space. Then place a block on the 4th space, and make this wall a total of 8 blocks wide. Then we can pivot and add 10 blocks to the side. And this will make the side length a total of 11 blocks wide. Then we can add 8 blocks in the back, so the back is a total of 9 blocks wide. Then connect back to the other rectangle. And then we can raise the height of the walls to a total of 4 blocks tall. Step 2. Next is add in the garage door and the bottom floor window. We'll need 12 quartz pillar blocks, 4 stone buttons, and 2 glass panes. At the right corner of the house, move over a space and remove a 3 tall by 4 wide area. Then use quartz pillar blocks and set the door back 1 space. Then add stone buttons in front of the garage door. And then at the left side of the house, move up 1 space and over a space. Then remove 2 blocks and add in glass panes. Step 3. Next, let's work on the exterior staircase. We will need 28 oak planks and 8 spruce stairs. At the inner corner of the house, make a 7 tall oak column. Then move over 3 spaces and make another oak column 7 blocks tall. Make sure there is 2 empty spaces in between the 2 columns. Then add a crossbeam between the columns at the 7th block up. Then in front of the columns, we can add a column of 3, then a column of 2, and in front of that we can add 1 block. Then repeat on the other side. Then we can fill in the spruce stairs in the center. Step 4. Next, let's make the walls to the house. We will need 215 green concrete blocks, 6 white concrete blocks, 12 brown concrete blocks, 43 glass panes, 25 glass blocks, and 6 dark oak doors. Let's start on the front side wall of the house. Starting at the right side, place 2 brown concrete blocks down. Then add 3 glass panes. Then 1 white concrete block on top of that. Then at the next column, add 2 brown concrete blocks, 3 glass panes, and 1 concrete block on top of that. Then for the next column, we can add 6 green concrete blocks. Then make 1 more solid green concrete column as well. Next, place 2 green concrete blocks down, then 3 glass panes, then 1 concrete block up top. Then add 1 more solid green concrete column. Then we can fill in the next few columns with green concrete. Then add in 2 dark oak doors under the opening. Then add glass blocks up above the doors. Then fill in the next 3 columns with solid green concrete blocks. Then on the corner of the house, we can make 2 identical columns as the other side of the house. Add 2 brown concrete blocks, 3 glass panes, 1 white concrete block up top, and then repeat. Now let's move on to the side of the house. Add another 2 brown concrete blocks, then 3 glass panes, and 1 white concrete block up top. Next, add 2 columns of green concrete blocks. Then for the next column, add 2 green concrete blocks down, then 3 glass panes, then 1 concrete block up top. Then let's create another 2 green concrete blocks, 3 glass panes, and 1 block up top. Then 1 full-size green column, then for the next column, place 2 concrete blocks, 3 glass panes, and 1 block up top. Then make another identical 2 concrete blocks, 3 glass panes, and 1 concrete block up top. Then finish the side with 2 solid columns. Now let's work on the back side. Start by adding 4 solid columns. Then 2 columns of 2 blocks tall, with glass blocks up top. Then 2 more solid columns, then on the side add in 2 doors, with the crossbeam up above the doors. Then glass panes, and another crossbeam up top. Then we could add 2 solid columns on the corner. Then add 2 blocks of concrete, 3 glass, and 1 concrete up top. Then another 2 green concrete, 3 glass, and 1 green. Then 2 solid columns to finish off the back. Now let's head to the last side of the house. Add 2 solid columns, then make a 3 tall column of glass blocks. Then extend the glass blocks over 3 and down. Add in 2 doors and fill them with green concrete. And then for the last column, add in 2 brown concrete blocks, 3 glass, and 1 white up top. Step 5. Next is the deck. We will need 48 spruce planks, 28 oak fence posts, 3 stone brick blocks, and 2 doors. Start at the front right corner of the house. Move up 4 spaces, and over 4 spaces. Then attach a spruce plank at the 4th space over. Extend the deck out for a total of 3 spaces. Then continue till it lines up with the back of the house. Then we can connect this back corner of the deck to the other side of the house. Then we can add in an oak fence railing around the edge. And then we can add in support columns underneath. Add oak fence posts in the corners and a stone brick block for the base. And then we can add in 2 basement doors over here. Step 6. Next is work on the roof for the house. We will need 350 oak slabs and 40 glass blocks. Starting at the left side of the house, extend the roof 1 block past the front of the house. And extend it 4 blocks past the side edge of the house. Then let's continue to the other side. Then overhang the back edge by 1 space. Then overhang the right side by 4 spaces and continue all the way back. and then we can fill in the center of the roof. Next, at the front of the house, in line with the green concrete column, move back 4 roof spaces. Then remove the 4th space and make a 10x4 opening. Then we could fill in the center with glass blocks. And then to finish this step, we can add extra oak slabs around the edge of the glass blocks. Step 7. Next is to install the exterior trim on the house. We'll need 78 oak slabs. Start the first layer of oak slabs at the bottom half of the 5th block up. Then we can add another layer of slabs at the top half of the 6th block up. Then wrap this around to the other side of the house where the edge of the house and the deck meet. Step 8. Next is the interior floors. We will need 179 oak planks, 33 light gray concrete blocks, and 8 oak stairs. Inside the house, we can add a door to the garage. And then replace the grass with oak planks. Then inside the garage, we can replace the grass with light gray concrete blocks. Next is add a second floor at the 4th block up. Now let's make a staircase. At the back left corner of the house, start the staircase 1 block back. I'm going to make the staircase 2 treads wide. Then we can extend it down to the floor below. Step 9. Lastly is the interior. Now the house is complete and you can decorate the way you prefer. However, I'll show you a time lapse of the way I decorate the interior, and I hope this will give you ideas on how you can decorate your house. On the right side is the kitchen. This kitchen fits perfectly inside the nook of the house. It has iron cabinets, a sink, oven, and a fridge. Then behind the kitchen is a small dining area. Then on the left side of the house, we can construct a wall. And put the bathroom inside of here. Then we could add carpet, a side table, and item frames on the walls with flowers inside of them. Then downstairs we have a bedroom tucked in the corner. Then in front of that, there's a living room with a wraparound couch, as well as a table on the side, and then we also have access to the garage. In here we could put a work table, as well as adding item frames on the wall and putting tools inside the frames. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build, or would like to leave some feedback, I'd love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe, because I create building tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys! Want more build tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.